What is going on, guys? My name is FuZzionZ, and today we have a very exciting video because we're going to be opening up a big Bakugan Evolutions box. We're going to be opening up the Genesis collection huge box. So let's get started, guys. The Genesis collection box, the box that everyone has been waiting for, was finally released in stores, and I was able to find it. And here it is. We're going to be opening this box up. We have lots of stuff in here. I mean, in total, we have 8 Bakugan, and of course, we have 2 light up Bakugan, the first ever light up Bakugan and Evolutions. Just this box is crazy. And like I said, it's huge. I mean, it barely fits here on my setup, but we got a lot of cool stuff in here. I can't wait to open it. But yeah, like I said, 8 Bakugan. There's like a little thing here if you want to take a look at that real quick. Those are the Bakugan that come in here. But we're going to take a look at everything up close. Of course, we do have the 2 light up Bakugan. This one is Wrath and this one is Dragonoid. Let's take a look at the back of the box so you guys can see all the cool stuff here. So yeah, these 2 light up, which is awesome. They look pretty cool. I think they light up as soon as they open up, like once you land on a core, which is cool. And then this box is kind of themed as like Dragonoid versus Wrath. So Wrath has its own team over here, which is composed of Auralis Nanolancer, Darkest Niles, and Auralis Pharaoh. And then on this other side, we have Darkest Nano Widow, Ventus, and Aquas Warrior Well. And then also we do have the names here, which are Genesis Dragonoid. So it's not just Dragonoid, it's Genesis Dragonoid and Genesis Wrath. And we do have that new symbol there, which looks like the Prisma Dragonoid symbol. Since we do have a bunch of stuff in here, we do have 6 character cards, 2 action cards, 2 gate cards, and 4 Baku cores. I'm wondering if the gate cards are going to be exclusive to this box. Probably. I mean, they've done that in the past, but we'll see. Lots of stuff in here. Let's take everything out of the box. Alright, so this is how everything came inside the box. We have all the Bakugan right there being held up by this big plastic. We do have a bag here that contains the character cards, action cards, and the Baku cores. And then we do have a couple little stands here. I'm pretty sure those are for the light up Bakugan. And the cool thing that I noticed right away is that it does have a little ramp here, so you're supposed to roll them onto here, which is pretty cool. That'll be pretty nice for to show. Let's take everything out, and then we'll take a look at each Bakugan one by one. So first, we have the Pharaoh here. We have the Warrior Well. We also have the Trox. Niles is over here. This one looks pretty cool. Just the heads, how they did the heads looks pretty awesome. We have the nanos here. Let's take out Widow first. Here's Widow, and the first thing I noticed about the nanos is that they look different than the other nanos that we've seen, because we have seen Widow and we have seen, I just recently saw this one actually, Lancer, and he does not look the same. This one looks different, so it's like it's not the same exact one that we've seen in the past. Let's take out the cards here, or the bag. We'll take a look at that first in a little bit. We do have the Drago as well over here. Let's take him out. Ooh, oh yeah, this looks so cool, man. That's nice. Genesis Drago, and then we have the Genesis Wrath on this side. This one doesn't look as complex as the Drago, because like the Drago has like, it's bigger, kind of has more moving parts. But like I said, we'll take a look at them up close one by one. We do have also the stands here. Let's take these out. Here they are. Those took a little more effort to take them out. They were pretty stuck in there. But those are the stands. Let's take a look at the cores here, and let's take everything out of here. And then we'll get started with the Bakugan. Alright, so the weird part that I saw is that we're only getting 4 cores. Usually they would give you 2 cores per Bakugan. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Bakugan in total. The nanogans don't really need the cores, but there's 6 Bakugan, so you should be getting a bunch of cores and not just 4. So that's kind of weird how they only gave you 4 in here. We have 2 shields and 2 green fists. So the first shield is giving you a plus 300B, green fist plus 150B plus 2 damage, pretty good one. And then this one is just 1 less damage than the other one, and then plus 200B for this shield. So the cores aren't too great, but that's what we got. We do have all the character cards, the action cards, but we'll leave those one by one like I said. We also do have a couple other things here, so I think this is gonna explain to you I don't even know what this is. We're not even looking at that. We also do have a list, but first we have the Bakugan Evolutions game rules. So if you want to read that, you can. And then we have a list here, which is this is interesting because I want to see if it's the same exact list that we've been seeing, and it looks like it is. Yeah, it looks like it's the exact same one. And look, Evil Rare, all factions. So these two I'm pretty sure are all factions because we did see that symbol in front of them, that faction symbol. So that's pretty cool. And we have the same list. All right, now let's see the gate cards. Let's see what we have in here. So first we have a Drago, which is gate card number 45. It does not say promo. It does not say anything else. It just says 45. So I'm pretty sure this is not an exclusive. I don't remember seeing this one. Or maybe it might be. I'm not sure. I don't think I've seen this one before. So it's a Drago here. All right, pretty cool. And then the other one, is it going to be Wrath? No. So that would have been cool if it was like a Dragonoid and Wrath gate card. But we don't. We have a Talon. I don't know. That's kind of weird. Gate card number 46. Yeah, so those are the two gate cards that we got. Now let's get onto the Bakugan. All right, so let's start with the first Bakugan here. We have a lot to go through, so let's just get going. First, we're taking a look at Darkest Nano Widow. So this nano belongs to Niles, as you can see right there. This Darkest Nano gives you a plus 400 B boost if you're holding a shield, but if your team is holding a shield, helix, and a green fizz, you get plus 1000 B. So this is really good for shield teams because plus 400 for just one shield, that's actually really good. That's a huge boost for just holding a shield. So that's pretty good B power from this nano here. So that's a good one. That's actually a really good one. Like I said, for shield decks, if you at least have a couple shields in your team. All right, so now the nano is right here. This is Nano, or Darkest Nano Widow. I have a Darkest Nano Widow, but it does not look like this. So I'm pretty sure this is like an exclusive Widow to this box, which is awesome because you do have the same Darkest Nano Widow, but it is not the same exact one. It's kind of like a different Widow, but it's not. It's kind of, I don't know, like it kind of just feels like exclusive, which is pretty cool. I like it when they put exclusive stuff in boxes like this. It makes me want to buy the box even more. And this one looks sick. I like the clear plastic. It's actually clear. There's some nanos that have like a foggy clear plastic, but this one is actually clear, which is pretty nice. We do have a little bit of pink right here on the details on the face, and on the back is where we have the darkest color, which is the black paint here, and then the faction symbol is golden. So yeah, Darkest Nano Widow. It's a cool one. I like how it looks. I like that I think it's exclusive to this box. I like that a lot. And then the nano itself is really good. Plus 400 for just the shield. Yeah, I like that one. What do you guys think? In closing this nano, super simple. First, we're gonna push the front part into the back part like that, kind of like into that little bowl right there, and then we push the arms in on both sides like that. That is how you close this Nano Widow. Super simple nanogon, and a pretty cool one, I should say. I like this one a lot. We're gonna put it back there. There we go. Now let's look at the next one, which is gonna be this Nanolancer. It is the Auralis Nanolancer, and it looks like it belongs to Hydoris, maybe? That's probably Hydoris, right? But yeah, Nanolancer, the Auralis. If you land on a shield, not if you land, if your team has a magic shield, you get the minus ability, which means that you can activate this and then you take your opponent's core and you can place it back onto the field. So that's pretty good. You can leave your opponent without a core. That's always super strong. And the second ability is almost the same thing. You have to have a magic shield and a green fist. You get the minus core ability and you get plus 200B. So just a little more boost for having that extra green fist there. It is an Auralis nanogon though, so you have to play an Auralis Bakugan on your team. So you always got to think about that. But it's a cool one because the first ability is pretty strong for just activating on one magic shield. You take away your opponent's core, which is pretty strong, I should say. I like that. I like those abilities. And here is the nanogon itself. I really like this nano. It is probably one of my favorite nanogons. Lancer just looks pretty cool. And this one is different. Like I said, I did open one of these very recent, I think like a couple videos ago, and the one that I got, it had like a foggy clear plastic. It wasn't completely clear like this one, so it looks different. It is not the same exact one. So I do have the other one and now I have this one, but they both look different, but they use the same card, the same like character card or nanogan card. So that's awesome that I did not get an exact duplicate. I kind of got like a different Auralis Nanolancer, which is pretty cool. And like I said, this one is super sick. I like this one. And closing this nano is super simple. First, we're gonna push the head down like that, make it go in there. Then we're gonna push this part in, make sure it goes all the way in like that, and then push the top part and then the tail in. Super simple to close. I mean, they're nanogun, so they're pretty simple to close. But yeah, this one is pretty nice. I really like how this one looks a lot, and I think the stats are pretty good. What it can bring as a support, I think it could be nice for Auralis decks. But yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think of this one, because I want to know what you guys think. I like the nanogun though. All right, let's move on to the next Bakugan. So who are we gonna take a look at? We are taking a look at Ventus. Okay, so Genesis Trox. That's what I was thinking about, because these do not look like the regular core Bakugan. They have like different forms, I think you can call it. And this one is Genesis Trox. So now we know. It does carry a magic shield and a regular shield. We did not get a magic shield in this box, so that's what I was saying, that you should be getting 2 cores per Bakugan, but I guess in this box they didn't do that. So we don't even have a magic shield. Let's say you only bought this box and you wanted to play with these, you can't, because you don't get a magic shield. So that's kind of, you know, kind of weird. Just I wanted to point that out. Anyway, we do have Ventus Genesis Trox, 600B and 9 damage. So the damage is pretty good. 600 is pretty, I don't know, in the middle, I would say. So with this one, you'll probably want to go the damage route, because if you land on that magic shield, the highest B power you'll get is 1250, but you do have that 9 damage, so that's pretty good. But if you borrow a Flame Fist from another Bakugan, you could get all the way up to 15 damage, which could be really good for damage decks. So you might have to take the damage deck route with this one. Well, that is Ventus Genesis Trox. Let's take a look at the Bakugan itself though. I think you can open it a little bit more. Let's take out a gate card here. Yep, you can open it a little bit more here. And here it is. It is just a regular core Bakugan. You got the 600 there. We have the Ventus colors that I'm not 100% a fan of. And this Trox, I'm not gonna lie, it looks pretty funny. It looks like it's sticking its head out, kind of like a turtle. It just, I don't know, it kind of looks funny to me. What do you guys think of this design of Trox? This Genesis Trox looks a little funny. The red, I'm not too much of a fan of on Ventus Bakugan. And I mean, of course, I have to put the faction symbol red, right? But yeah, and some in the front as well. But here is Trox. That is how this one looks like. What do you guys think of the design? Do you guys like it? In closing, this Bakugan is super simple. First, we're going to push the head in like that. Make sure you hold it. Then the tail goes over that. Hold that part. And then push the sides in. And that is how you close this Genesis Ventus Trox. Or Ventus Genesis Trox. Yeah, I think that's the right way to say it. Now let's roll it onto a core. Let's see how this one opens up. 3, 2, 1. Bro. And there's this Trox. Let me know in the comments if you guys like this one. All right, let's move on to the next Bakugan. Who do we have up next? We have this Auralis Genesis Pharaoh. This one looks pretty sick. Look at that. And I just noticed that the art goes outside of the box, of the art box. So this is kind of like a semi full art sort of thing. That's pretty cool. Kind of looks like an elemental card. But I mean, these have to have some special treatment because they're Genesis Bakugan, I guess. Double Fire Fist, and again, we didn't even get those cores, so that's, yeah, I just have to mention that once again. 800 B power, 3 damage. So 800 B power is nice, but it doesn't carry a magic shield, which could have been pretty good, because on a magic shield you'll get to 1450, which is okay. But it's an Auralis Bakugan. We expect more, but you know, yeah, that's just, it's Auralis. I don't know. They should be stronger. And the damage, if the damage was a little better, like maybe like 7, that would be pretty good, because it carries the Flame Fist. So if you want to play this in a damage deck, you only have 3 to start off. You do have the Flame Fist, which could get you all the way to 9 damage. But yeah, this is, I mean, typical Auralis Bakugan here. That's all I can say. Now let's look at the Bakugan itself. Let's make sure it's fully open. Yeah, it looks like it's fully open. And here is Auralis Feral with this big yellow mustard color. Yeah, Auralis Feral. Actually, Genesis. Auralis Genesis Feral. You guys know how I feel about the Auralis colors. They're not the best. I don't like this yellow. It kind of makes the Bakugan look kind of cheap. That's kind of what makes me think, like, look at the face. It doesn't look like it has that much detail. It just kind of looks cheap. This color makes it look a little like if they were like bootleg toys. That's kind of how it makes this look. I would have liked if it was better, but I gotta stop complaining about the Auralis colors. But yeah, the arms come out, or the legs. Are these the legs? What's going on here? So it's supposed to be, okay, so it's supposed to be like this. It has a weird design. I don't know if it's supposed to be like that, because that looks like it's the legs here, but we do have the other legs here. I don't know. This design is kind of weird. The wings things go back all the way like that. One of them stays, the other one doesn't. I don't know what's going on with mine. I think mine is broken, which kind of sucks. Yeah, I think this is broken. Oh no, look at this. Yeah, or it might, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, but that's my Auralis Genesis Feral. What do you guys think of this one? I don't have too much to say. I just don't like the Auralis colors and Evolutions. So it kind of bothers me a little bit, but that's Auralis Genesis Feral. Also, I found out that the arms actually come out like that, so you can kind of make it look funny. Yeah, this one looks pretty funny. But yeah, let's close this Bakugan. So first, we're gonna push the head in. We have to put that in there. So make sure you hold it. Then the wings go in and under, like that. You're gonna have it like this. Then push the whole body down, like that, and then finish it by closing the tail part. That is how you close this Genesis Feral. Now let's roll it onto a core. Let's see how this one opens up. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, brawl. And I rolled it too fast, but that is how it opens up, and it's supposed to land like that. It does look pretty funny. I don't know. So far, the Trox and the Feral look pretty funny to me, but that is Auralis Genesis Feral. All right, up next we have this Aquas Genesis Warrior. Well, that's a lot. Okay, we have double magic shield, but let's just enjoy this art. That looks so sick. Wow, this Genesis Warrior Well looks so sick in that art. He's like fighting somebody, maybe like a Pyrus Bakugan, because there's some fire on there. But this looks so sick. That's really awesome. I really like this character card a lot. Just the art, it just looks sick. Wow. Okay, so double magic shield, 800 B power, 5 damage. So it does have double magic shield, meaning that you're probably gonna land on one and you're gonna get all the way up to 1450 B with 5 damage, which is not too bad. It's actually just like a straight up Bakugan, no abilities and no gimmicks, no nothing. Just land on a magic shield, get all the way up to 1450 with 5 damage. Not too bad, not the best Aquas in my opinion, but it's a cool one. I love the art, so I might just use it because of the art, and it looks so sick. I mean, yeah. So what do you guys think of this one? I think it's like a nice option for maybe people that are barely getting into Bakugan. It's a cool, simple Aquas Bakugan that could be pretty strong. Now let's put that back there because we're gonna look at the Bakugan itself. Let's make sure it's fully open, and it is. Here is Warrior Well. Now these Aquas colors are not the best. The core colors and evolutions are kind of like, they're kind of too simple. But I mean, from the back, it's always the front. Like you look at the front and it looks like it's just one color, just blue. That's it. A little bit of details on the face, but it's always on the back. You look at the back and we have all the details here. We got a lot of details on the arms there, on the tail here. Pretty cool. On the bottom as well. All right. And then on the fin. That's awesome. This is a lot different than the regular Warrior Well Bakugan. Yeah, because this is the Genesis one, so it has to be different. This one looks pretty cool. I actually like the design of this one a lot. Yeah, I think I think it's better than the regular Warrior Well, but that is up to you guys. What do you guys think? I like the design of the Genesis one, I think. Yeah, looks pretty cool. I like this one a lot. And now let's close this Bakugan. So first, we gotta push the head down, arms in, like that. Then push the whole body down, like that. Make sure you hold it. Fin goes down, and then the tail goes in. And that is how you close this Genesis Warrior Well. Looks pretty cool. Even in ball form, you can see a bunch of those little details, which makes it look cool. You can tell that this is the tail. Let's roll it onto a core here, and let's see how this Warrior Well opens up. 3, 2, 1, brawl. Oh, and it actually jumps up because it does have this little spring here. So it jumps up when it lands, which is pretty cool. That is Aquas Genesis Warrior Well. Alright, we have one more Bakugan to go before we get into the light of Bakugan. And it's Niles. So let's take a look at Niles. We have this Darkest Genesis Niles. And this, oh my god. Look at the art for this character card. I feel like all the arts so far have been amazing. Yeah, this one looks sick. Wow. It looks super, super awesome. Why can't they just do this for elementals? Like, elementals should have this sort of art on them. That looks sick. Wow, I really like this. Okay, so we have double regular shields, 700 B power, and 4 damage. But this one does have an ability. And look, that's funny. They had to move the ability under the foot because the foot would have been over the ability there. So that's kind of funny. It does give plus 700 if you land on a shield. So that's actually super strong. Niles has been very, very strong in Evolutions. So if you land on the best B boosting shield, which gives you plus 400 B, if you add all of that up, you're at 1800 B power with 4 damage. Wow, that's strong. So far, this one is probably the strongest Bakugan in here. 1800 with 4 damage? That's pretty strong. That's super, super strong. Nice. I like that one a lot. Let's take a look at the Bakugan itself. Let's look at it. Yep, and as soon as I saw this one, I thought it was pretty cool just because of the heads. I mean, they're pretty awesome. Yeah, they look awesome. I like the design of this Niles, this Genesis Niles. It has a lot of detail. The wings, you can tell, look at that. They're flames. They're flames. It kind of reminds me of the Blitzfox tail. They look sick. Wow, I want to see this as a platinum Bakugan. That would probably be amazing. Yeah, this one has a lot of detail. You can see the legs there and the arms on the sides, the 3 heads, and I like that they always do this. They don't put them right next to each other like that. They have one all the way down, one in the middle, and one all the way up. So that's awesome. This design is sick. I like this Niles a lot. And of course, as you saw, the stats are amazing as well. This is probably the best Bakugan so far that we've seen in here. Now let's close this bad boy up. So first, we're going to push the head, the middle head up, then the other 2 heads up. Make sure you hold that so they don't come back down. Then the legs, they go up together. So make sure you hold both of those together like that. One of the wings goes down, then the other wing goes down. And then finish it by closing the tail. And that is it. That is how you close this Niles, this super cool Genesis Niles here. Let's roll it onto a core here. And let's see how this one opens up. I really like this Niles, by the way. Like, it's a sick one. 3, 2, 1, brawl. And there it is. Pretty cool. I like that it's super long. This actually could be very good for the actual game because you can block the core next to it. That's what I'm thinking right away. Look at that. So maybe your opponent's Bakugan cannot get to that core. That's pretty cool. Wow, it just gets better, huh? That is Genesis Niles. And now it's time for the light up boys. Who are we taking a look at first? I'm super excited for these. Let's take a look at. Ooh, okay. So we got Genesis Wrath. Now this, do we call this, is this Prisma? Or what is this supposed to be? This faction. But I know that means that it could be all factions, right? Let me know in the comments if I'm right. For this Genesis Wrath, I mean, the art, once again, super sick. Yeah, no disappointment on the arts on all the character cards. They looked awesome. Double shield for this Bakugan here, 500 B power, 10 damage, and it does have a reroll ability as well. Wow, okay, so 10 damage right away. That's what you're looking at. You're looking at 10 damage. If you can power a Flame Fist, you get to 16 damage on the Flame Fist. Really good for a damage deck, of course. And I think when you play this Bakugan, you have to choose what faction it is before you even like start the battle, because I don't think it could be, you can't switch factions, because when you build the deck, you have to build the deck with whatever factions your Bakugan are. So yeah, I think you have to choose what faction you want to play this. But yeah, if you choose maybe like Pyrus, then you could use the damage wins cards because Pyrus has those. But yeah, 10 damage, that's what you're looking at. And I mean, the reroll ability, that's good. That's always really good. Wow, okay, that's pretty cool. Genesis Wrath, there it is. We're gonna put it there, and let's look at the Bakugan itself. Here it is. It is crystal clear. That's what it is. Very cool Bakugan here. It does have this little tag here that, as you can see, we gotta remove it because it's gonna activate the battery and then it's gonna make it, you know, light up. But first, let's look at the Bakugan. So here it is. It does have, I already see some manual parts here. So the first thing is right here we have these like I don't know what they are, maybe like wings. They go up, just some extra stuff to make it look even cooler. We do have his hairstyle. It's right here. Look at that. Wow, look at that hairstyle. Pretty sick. Nice. It just goes up right there. We do have the legs as well that go down. Just some extra parts to make it look a lot cooler. And it does. Look at this. This Wrath looks sick. Wow. I like this one a lot. And now let's remove the tag and let's see it light up. All right, so we removed it. I think it activates once you oh no, it's activating now. So there it is. That's pretty cool. It lights up. So I'm not sure if you can choose what color it lights up to. I don't think you could do that, but that would have been pretty cool. But yeah, that is Wrath. Let's see, does it do it on the core? Like once you land on the core, or what? I actually have to put these up. Does it activate? It's not doing it. Maybe I have to close it and then we roll it. So let's do that. Let's close this one. So first we put the manual parts back in, so the legs are already in. We have to put these in like this. We'll put the hair back in there. All right. Oh, it's lighting up again. All right, so we put the tail in first like that. Then we put these things down to there. Then the arms go in and then push everything together like that. I don't think it lights up if it's closed. So I think we're gonna have to roll it and see it light up. So let's do that. All right, here we go. The light up Wrath, Genesis Wrath. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, brawl. And yep, as soon as it opens up, it lights up. That's pretty cool. That's very nice. Wow. Okay, cool Bakugan. First ever light up Bakugan. These are pretty cool. I like this. Now, the only problem about these is that you do have to change the battery once it runs out. So that's the only problem about these, that, yeah, you might need to get some batteries, but they're pretty cool. I like this a lot. Yeah. And then another thing that I wanted to mention is that last year, what they did, they released the Dragonoid, the big Dragonoid box, and it was the first ever metal Bakugan. And then, you know, we see Platinum series everywhere this year. So these are the first ever light up Bakugan. Will we see a lot of light up Bakugan next year? Are they teasing that? I don't know. Let me know down in the comments what you guys think. And now we got to take a look at the last Bakugan in this box. It is the one that I've been waiting for to look at. It is Dragonoid. Look at that. But before we look at the Bakugan, we got to look at the character card. And here it is. Prisma. I don't know what to call this symbol, but it's Genesis Dragonoid. The art is amazing. I think this is probably my favorite art out of all of them. The Warrior Well comes close. I think those are probably the best, these two. They actually might go together. Do they all go together? Wait a minute. I think they do. I just figured something out, but I don't I'm pretty sure people knew that, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll show you guys what I mean. Okay, double green fist, 1000 B power, 5 damage, and the reroll ability once again. So 1000 B power is very good to have just that as a base, because if they take away your core, you're still at 1000, so you're pretty strong. 1000 B power, you don't see that very often. Now, if you do borrow a magic shield from one of your Bakugan on your team, then you could get all the way up to 1650 B power, which is pretty good because 1650 is actually up there, and just landing on one core with no ability or anything, that's pretty high. Yeah, a lot of B power. 5 damage as well. It doesn't have like low damage, so it just looks good all over. Yeah, the reroll ability as well, just to top it off, you know. But yeah, you're gonna have to borrow a magic shield from your team to get this guy to 1650 with 5 damage. That's pretty good though. Not gonna lie, this one looks pretty nice. Also, the fact that you can choose any faction with this one, that's pretty crazy. That's pretty good. Now let's look at the Bakugan. So here it is. Here is this Genesis Dragonoid. Again, we have the tag for the battery, but we're going to take a look at that after. Here is the Dragonoid. I'm pretty sure you could take out the horn out. I'm pretty sure, I mean, you could do that with every Dragonoid, and this is no exception. Yep, it has a gold horn. Pretty cool. I like this one. It kind of has Auralis colors. Kind of has like Auralis nano colors. Look at this. This Lancer, it's clear with gold, and that is how Auralis should be, like this one. And this one looks sick. I like this one a lot as well. Wow, yeah, this is a cool Dragonoid. This is probably one of the coolest Dragonoids, I gotta say. It's pretty sick. It doesn't have that many moving parts. I don't see any other parts that might be movable. The arms look like they're manual because I can move them around like that. So you have to put those forward like that. But it looks pretty cool. Now let's take the tag out so we can see it light up. So we took it out, so now it should start up. Let's see, is it gonna do it? I think maybe we have to close it up, roll it onto a core, and then we'll see it light up. So let's do that. So first we gotta push the horn in, and I just gotta say, look at that face. That face looks terrifying. It looks so sick. I really like that. So make sure you have the horn in there. Both arms go back like that. There we go. Now we look at one side. So first the leg goes up, wing goes down. Make sure you have that there. Leg goes up on one side, wing goes down again. Now you're gonna have this here. Push the head back in there, and then finish it by pushing the tail, and it should lock all together. That's a pretty cool Dragonoid, I gotta say. Oh look, we got like some sort of diamond there or something, a prism. Now let's roll this onto this core. And let's see this Dragonoid open up. How do I even roll this? I think it's this way. Yeah, it is. Let's see it. All right, here we go. Genesis Dragonoid. 3, 2, 1, brawl. And there it is. It did light up, but it's facing the other way. But that is Genesis Dragonoid. It looks super cool. Light up Bakugan. They're awesome. I think you're supposed to, if you want it to light up again, I think you push the head back and then make it go forward, and it activates the light there. Super cool. Love this Dragonoid. Probably one of my favorite Dragonoids now. It just looks awesome. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this Dragonoid. Alright guys, so that's it for this opening of this amazing Genesis collection box. This collection box is it's crazy good. It's super cool. I like everything about it. It's amazing. We got the first ever light up Bakugan from Evolutions. We got some other amazing Bakugan. The nanos are also pretty cool. And this is what I was saying about the character cards. As you can see, they all kind of go together. They kind of like it's like a whole big picture of all the Bakugan here, except the nanos. The nanos don't go in there, but these 6 right here, it's like a big picture. Can you guys see that? They kind of connect. That's awesome. That's awesome that they did that, because I always, at the end of my videos, I always lay them like this, so it kind of, this time it actually makes a huge picture all together. That's awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, these Bakugan are amazing. Let me see. I think if you push the tail and then the head back, we should, there we go, and we should have them light up. Awesome. And before I go, I should probably display the Bakugan on these stands here. The cool thing about these is that they actually connect. You can actually connect them together like that. So I'm thinking there's probably gonna be more light of Bakugan for sure, because you can connect more and more onto here, so you can display them, you know, all over. All right, so the cards, they go back here on the stands. Look at that. That's so cool. It's so cool that they did this. They didn't have to do this extra stuff here, but of course they did it, which is awesome. You could put them together there, and then you would put a core there, and then you roll it and it'll land on that core, and then the same thing on the other side. Yeah, that's awesome. Look at that. That's super cool. Let me know in the comments what you guys think of this whole box. It is a huge box. It was a big video, so I hope you stayed all the way till the end. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of these Bakugan. Do you guys like them? And are you gonna get the box? Let me know in the comments. Make sure to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe and stay tuned for more Bakugan openings. I got lots of new Bakugan stuff. So lots of exciting videos, lots of new videos. So stay tuned. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.